I never knew. I mean, this was when I read that, I started crying.
Why you cried?
Well,
Because I feel you want to cry now.
because, yeah, well, because it's so huge, and we were never told about that. We were never told about that meeting. Okay, and when you talk about confronting UFOs, I mean, we have cases. In spite of all the scientists asking all the scientific questions and all the things on TV and so on, that's irrelevant. We have data, we have hardware, we have entities that are here that some of our people are communicating with. Okay, we know that. Okay, that may or may not be secret, but we know that. Someone from the CIA once told me, uh, I was telling him, you have all these secrets that we're never going to know. He said, you're wrong. Technical secrets come from Silicon Valley, and it's going to take the CIA a couple of years to realize that those things can have, a use in the intelligence world. So yes, we will classify them, but there will be a couple of years where you have access to them before we classify them. And of course, that's what happened with the transistor, what happened with many discoveries. I mean, somebody discovers something in the lab. Well, everybody in the lab is going to know about it, and so in when it comes down to that, and as you know, I've been a little bit in that world. I don't have a clearance anymore. Okay. Uh, my wife told me that, one time when we were selling a property that we had in Northern California. She was alone the last day, the last night, packing up the last things. We had sold the property. Okay. It was in the middle of the redwood forest, where I built my own little observatory. I never saw anything there. Okay. Last night, there is a huge light in the bedroom, blue, white. It seemed to be just saying goodbye. You seen this tapestry?
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And this also beautiful.
Yeah, but this one tells a story.
What is the story about that?
Um,
Let me quickly take note. So what is the story of this tapestry?
so there are 3 nights, and there are 3 angels guarding what happens on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 of the nights cannot come in. One is pure and innocent,
Yeah.
and he is going to go in where the Holy Grail, to say, if you want to look 10 years into the future, you have to look 50 years in the past. Okay. If you want to know what an airplane is going to look like in 10 years, you have to look at the airplanes of 50 years ago.